Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're doing a football manager experiment, and we have, basically what we've done is taken Liverpool and on the editor and put them in the worst league in England, which is the Vanarama National League, North/South. We've put them in the North because that's the area they're from, and we've swapped them out with Altrincham, I don't know how to say it, but they're a team from the Vanarama National League North. So what we've done is we have just simulated the years and see how long it's going to take them for it to go back to their normal places. I've already had a look at some of the results. We're 3 years in, so 3 seasons in, 2022, because we started in 2019, and so you know what, I thought up this thing because, Liverpool, they might go undefeated in the Premier League, but that's not a good enough challenge for them. They need to go undefeated in the Vanarama National League North, because that is what they need to do to accomplish everything. And as you can see, it says Liverpool look elsewhere following Klopp reign. So we'll quickly have a look at how they've been doing over the past 3 years. And so I'll look up Liverpool. I can tell you they have been quite successful. As you can see, they're in League One, which means they've had 3 promotions every single year. So let's go. How do I do this? History, competition, overview. So okay, so you start here. So Liverpool, they've had 6 Champions Leagues, 18 Premier Leagues, 1 Club World Championship, 3 Europa Leagues, 4 European Super Cups, 7 English FA Cups, 4 Championships, 8 Carabao Cups, 16 English Community Shields. But you know what? They're like, we need to add to our trophy table. We need new trophies rather than these crappy ones like the Premier League that we always get. So they turned to the Vanarama National League North. They won it in their first season. They won the FA Trophy twice. When they made it to League 2, they won the Leasing.com Trophy. They haven't won the FA Cup again, I don't think. No, they haven't. Or the Carabao Cup, have they? No, they haven't. And then they got promoted to League 2, and guess what they did? They won it again. But we'll have a quick look at the seasons. So as you can see, that's the teams that are now in there, some fake teams that get promoted and every year, you know what I mean? We'll have a look. Stages. Can we have a look at past positions? It is stages, but this thing is fucking annoying the shit out of me. How am I supposed to know who this? You probably can't see it, but they didn't go with it. Right. I think I can post it by doing this. There we go. This is the first season. Okay. So as you can see, in the first season, they became the champions. And you know what they did? They have a perfect record, 126 points out of 120 points, with a goal difference of 128 plus. 42 wins, no draws, no losses. I think their biggest win of that year was 6-0, 7-0 maybe. But yeah, as you can see, we will go to schedule, scene squad. Yeah, pardon me. There we go. 7-0 was their biggest win against Darlington. Then they got promoted, and they were the Vanarama National League. And guess what? It's all green from there, apart from the FA Cup and yellow. But they went 42-0, if I am correct. Let's have a look. Yes, they did. 46 wins out of 46, 138 points, 122 goal difference, so slightly less than the year before. Sorry, there's a dog outside. They only led 10 goals, which is quite good, I think. And the dog's still going crazy. There must be a mess. Probably my mess. And then the next year they got promoted to Sky Bet League 2, where they absolutely fucked up the game. But they continued their streak of wins, but if I can get there we go, and they're off again. Okay, but they actually drew some games, and they lost to Forest Green, who are the absolute, they're like, you know what, we'll beat Man City, beat Man United, beat Chelsea, beat Leicester, but they can't beat Forest Green. That might also be because their team is slowly getting worse, which we'll have a look in their transfer history. So we'll go back to the first season. So as you can see, they brought in Christian Eriksen just to make sure they didn't lose the Vanarama National League North. So he played for a season in the Vanarama National League North, which is quite funny. Now plays for the Wolves. So as you can see, he plays for Vanarama. He plays for the National League as well. It's just a little bit of a step down from the Prem. They also bring in Jack Byrne from the Shamrock Rovers in Ireland. Now plays for Derby. And they got out John Matip, who plays for City still. Their centre back and their backup right winger, Jordan Shaqiri. They to Southampton, still there. 16 mil, not bad. Making some profit. Then I'm like, oh, maybe they won't do too much in the transfer market. But then the next year they sold fucking shit tons of players. Their best player they bought in was India, who I can confirm starts for them, who is a player in real life from Galatasaray and Stoke. Played for Galatasaray and Stoke. That's alright. They bring in a player from Brisbane Roar. That just shows how bad they were doing. And they sold Laureus Carriers, the shit. He's just absolutely shit. Oxlade Chamberlain. Then they sold Fabinho for 45 million. Who else they sold? They sold someone. I'm pretty sure they sold Mane. Where is it? They didn't sell Mane. Then, okay, the next season they've also gone a bit crazy. They've brought in the best player in the world, Greg Lee. You know who he is. Absolute legend. How is he even? I've never heard of him. Who did he play for in real life before NAC breakup? Aberdeen is the team he started with. So if you know him, congrats, he now plays for Liverpool. Oh, you know why I actually chose Liverpool? Because they're Everton's rivals and the Everton team, so fuck Liverpool. But then they were sold for Firmino to Arsenal for 44.5 mil. Christian Eriksen to Wolves, where he is now, for 42 mil, and Callum Hudson-Odoi, is he still at Arsenal? Yes, he is. That's a solid amount of money, 47 mil. So that's their up to now. What happened to the players that they let go? Let me see. Loans? No, transfer history. And all transfers. Let me go release players. So you can see they released a bunch of shit ton of players. No, release more. Here we go. They released Adam Lallana. They released Nathaniel Klein. They released Herbie Kane. I don't know those. The season before that, they didn't release anyone. So, the senior squad looks like this. They have Allison in between the sticks, Virgil van Dijk, I don't know who Mark Roberts is, he a region? No, he played for Birmingham. Casper Larson, I feel like I've heard of this guy. I definitely haven't heard of this guy. Who else do I have? That's the other NDA guy, like 8 mil. John McGinn, do I know him? Scottish, clearly. Aston Villa, I thought so. Mo Salah still there. Naby Keita. Ryan Brewster, the youngster. 22 years old now. Not bad. Andrew Robertson on the bench. Check around the 23 squad in case some of their players are hiding down here for whatever reason. I don't know what's happened to Sadio Mane. I swear they sold him. They sold him to Arsenal. Or was it a free? No, it went for 93 mil to Arsenal. Okay, never mind. If you saw me that I missed that, tell me in the comments if you're actually watching. It's 11 minutes in, they're probably not watching. Old Trincham now. As you can see, they have taken a downward turn. They are now in League 2 of England, the Sky Bet League 2, and the season preview is not looking so good. They're definitely 1 to 60 odds of going down in last place. But they are now professional. Look at that reputation. They are rich, and I think they're still playing at 5,000 seat stadiums. No wonder they're doing badly. But we'll have a look at their descent down from being in the Premier League. Is that the first season? Yes, here we go. As you can see, they had a great time in the Premier League, winning a total of 0 games, drawing a total of 3 games against Bournemouth, West Ham and Watford, and just to top it off, they only went on to score 7 goals, and the Dogs are going crazy again. We will let that pass. But 3 points in total with minus 102 goal difference. And Everton came 7th, so we made it to Europe. How nice. Next season, when you go down division. Or if you would like to see it, here's a quick recap. Everton going back to the normal football manager ways of being shit. But the next season, they were in the Sky Bet Championship. Is this the right season? Nope, wrong season. Go back. The fucking recording thing is pissing me off. Why can't you move it? You won't be able to see it on the screen. There we go. And Sheffield United, Aston Villa, and Nottingham Forest got promoted that year, while Altrincham, they also managed to score a grand total of 3 points and 17 goals and 3 draws. Yep. They drew with Oxford, Blackpool, and Luton, 2 of which teams went down, and Luton came 18th. Which reminds me of Willenese Reddit, and I made a post on another Reddit page, which I'm just going to look at now, called the Football Manager page, Football Manager Games, and how many upvotes does it have? It has 248 upvotes. I'm an absolute legend. Yes, I am Declan. How's my brother? I can say I'm a legend if I want to. I am the definition of a legend. I'm just kidding. And in the next season, they actually won some games, which I'm quite happy about. And they didn't lose that many. They lost a lot, actually, never mind. They got 26 points, 4 wins. They scored 32 goals, to be fair. 14 draws, and 28 losses. So now they're in the League 2 and also probably going to go down. But the thing is, will they when they probably get relegated from League 2, how will they go in the Vanarama National? Because most teams over there are semi-professional. These guys are now professional. Let's have a look at the key employees. Managers, who have they gone through? Joel Swift, whoever this guy is, he's been there twice and done actually no, he's a caretaker manager, never mind. Yeah. Steve Evans is currently in the job. He's a 59-year-old Scottish manager. Bristol Rovers manager for a year. Gillingham, Peterborough, Leeds manager for a year. Been alright. Played for Bolton. Not bad. Yeah, so transfer history. They have slowly started spending more. So as you can see, 2019-20, they got some, they're doing bad when they're fucking loaning Gold Coast United players. Straight as shit. Then the season after that, they sent nobody away, but they got a bunch of frees and spent 6.75k, splashing the cash in the championship. Then in League 1, they spent 58k, got in a few solo players, which I know none of them. And then this year, they have spent 350k on this Aaron Pilkington guy. If anyone knows who he is, tell me. But he's from Leeds. I'm guessing that's who he started with. He's a real player. And can I look at his stats? Can't look at his stats. Fuck. Samuel Oakley, the Wolves attacking midfielder is where they got him from. He's a regen. So maybe he'll be quite good. Maybe he won't. It's 46k. But, yep, that's what they've done really there. They haven't won any trophies that I know of. Anything in the last... No. And do I have much more to say? General. Any icons that there have been? No. Owner loves the club. They are rich. They have a rivalry with Forest Green and FC United. Fierce rivals with Macclesfield and Northwich. And they are media prediction to go down. Yeah, we've already said that. Apart from that, I don't think there's much more to say. I'll see you guys in 3 years' time when Old Clinton will be even lower down, and Liverpool will probably be back in the pen. So like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff that YouTubers say, and I do have subscribers. Don't tell me I don't. And yeah, share, blah blah blah. Fuck. See you in 3 years' time. Not actually 3 years' time. 3 years in the game for part 2, and there will be another Ermande Gallagher video. Ermandade, I still don't know the same name. Part 2 of that, and we might start up a journeyman, which I have started in this in-game, but I haven't started in video making. So, see you guys later. Bye.